حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله. MashaAllah. So you have just finished sample 1 completely, and you have seen the repetition, the pattern, the template, the style, the technique. The first one is very simple. Inshallah, now I invite 2 or 3 brothers from group A, preferably someone younger, and we'll give it a shot. Inshallah, now you'll give the whole adhan. So if you need another practice, 1 practice, 2 practice, I'm open for that. But you are going to make the whole adhan. We are going to listen. That's just for practice, inshallah. Okay, so anyone who is interested, please come up and line up here so that we know that your turn is coming next. As soon as one brother is finished, he goes back, and then the next person comes. And then we can make another separate line for the younger ones. More than welcome to come, inshallah. Okay, tafaddal, brother. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. No, the second part has to be Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. If you watch my hand, it's like that music hand where it says how to go up and down, up and down. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Very good. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. Can you say لا صلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر، الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله. ما شاء الله. جزاكم الله خيرا. تفضل brother. Who's next? الله أكبر الله أكبر. Okay, you got to make it more thicker. Can you say L-A-W? Yes. How do you pronounce that? Law. Okay. Can you say A-L? No. A-L is what? L. Plus L-A-W is? There you go. You got it. To take away the template of Allah and say Allah. Allah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. No, not like that. Like this. Allahu Akbar. There you go. See, you actually got the train now to that road. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Coming. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Make everything thick. See, Allahu Akbar instead of bar, say ba, ra, ra, ba, ra, akbar. Very good. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. No problem. The sound goes too far and coming back. It's okay. You're in a very big masjid. No problem. It's okay. Never get nervous in front of the microphone. People think, oh, that's the technique. It's coming out. No problem. One more time, but make the correction instead of saying fatha or zabar on Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Okay? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Okay, not too fast, go slowly. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. Say ha, ha, ha. محمد رسول الله. أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. You have to make an extra effort for ha. أشهد أن أشهد أن أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. You made an effort, it came in less than 10 seconds. That means if you practice every day a little bit, you'll get it inshallah. أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. Okay. What you learned before, you have to keep on holding to it. Otherwise, the train will not form a train. A train has so many bogies. You know, bogie 1, bogie 2, bogie 3. It has compartments. So the recitation of the Quran and Athan is like compartments. The chapter of Noon, the chapter of Mim, the chapter of Ha, the chapter of Low and High. All of those things are interconnected. Never miss them. Okay, let's continue. Hayya ala salah. Okay, brother Salah is fat. He's not thin. Okay, so you have to greet him with little big volume. If you say Assalamu alaikum, he's not going to like it. You say Hayya ala salah. Hayya ala salah. حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله ما شاء الله جزاكم الله خيرا تكبير ما شاء الله. Okay, so you want to try on your own? Okay, just with me inshallah. طيب. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. Actually, if both of you can come together, so we'll do in groups of three, no problem. And then after all three of you are done, if anyone is interested to make it solo, so I'll teach you with the co-pilot, and then we'll give you the plane on your own. So if you can fly it, alhamdulillah. If not, then we'll make more practice. Okay? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله ما شاء الله جزاكم الله خيرا. If you don't mind, if you can reduce the reverb and delay on these microphones a little bit, جزاكم الله خيرا. Okay, جزاك الله خير so much, ما شاء الله, excellent. Inshallah, you're still with us.
We will split the time properly so that other groups also.
Sure, no problem.
We will finish at 7:30 or 7. Let's have 20 minutes each group, and then we can redo it. We can have another 10 minutes. Okay, so now we'll have next group for 20 minutes.
Sure. طيب, the next group is group B, which was the Egyptian style, which was like Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. So I ask all the brothers who are for the sample B to come forward inshallah and form a line.
In the beginning we have both, and then because you can see.
Okay, so
Let them come like
okay,
5, 6 times, 7,
Sure.
8, all of them.
everyone in a group, and then
Pick 2 of them.
sure, okay, inshallah, sure.
So all group B stand here.
Group B, please come here inshallah.
Stand here, so that all of them practice, and then we pick one. There is only one.
Yes, please. And there is no problem if you have already been in one group, you can go in another group, and you can go in another group, no problem.
All groups stands like a circle. Take 2 mics. 2 in second.
Okay, ready inshallah? Okay, we are now doing another sample which is from Egypt. So this has a little bit different style and different beauty to it.
Stands like he's giving a run.
Exactly, just feel it and inshallah you'll get it. So I'll first give you the starting part and then you just listen to it, and then I'll recite it another time and then we'll do it together. Allahu Akbar, 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 Allahu Akbar. That's the first part. Allahu Akbar, 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 Allahu Akbar.
This is also recommended.
Yes, you are.
All of you, I think, except you can keep one in your hand.
Yes.
You're
This will make the concentration, inshallah. Yes. It will filter all the different noises and everything, and this is how it has been practiced, so it's very nice. Sure. I'm going with the first and second. First, second, until you get it, inshallah, for a few minutes, and then we'll go to the next part. Allahu Akbar, 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 Allahu Akbar. Now we'll move on to the second one, inshallah. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. ما شاء الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله، أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله، أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. Now comes the magic part in Egyptian style or Shami style. حي على الصلاة، حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله ما شاء الله. Now if you can make the adhan for me inshallah. Okay. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله ما شاء الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. تكبير تكبير تكبير. ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. Very nice. ما شاء الله. We have some talent here. ما شاء الله. Who's next? Okay. Okay, never get discouraged or feel little bit discouraged by any means or anything. Some people just know how to do it. Some people require more time. Some people are born intelligent. Some people are born hardworking. And remember, a person who works harder will go beyond the person who is intelligent. A person who is working hard and hard. No matter how intelligent the person is, if he does not study for the exam, he won't pass the exam. He has to at least open the book and look at it. On the other hand, the person who is working so hard, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him the reward, inshallah. And you will get the result also, inshallah. So if it takes one person 2 hours to learn something, and it takes 10 hours for you to learn something, nothing wrong with that. You're going to go same. I have many students, alhamdulillah, who are with me all over the world, who are beyond my reach, because I've taught them from a very young age. Now, alhamdulillah, they are, much taller than me and much bigger than me, but they have practiced it. So the key thing is practice, nothing else, inshallah. If I can have the volume increase to my microphone, inshallah, a little bit. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Okay, your voice is sitting, it needs to come out. Okay, you are a little bit shy, take your voice out. Say, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله MashaAllah, takbir, MashaAllah. You did very nice, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Okay, yeah, we have to look for the time, inshallah. Jazakumullahu khairan. And then after the whole groups are done, we can just do together also just one time, inshallah. Volume a little bit more. I will adjust my voice accordingly, inshallah, because otherwise my voice will get tired very quickly.
Please explain about these long stretches, because you are giving that big lesson in one shot. All those, can you break this?
Sure, no problem, no problem.
Can you explain?
We have not come to the long one. We are just doing the short and the medium now. This is the last session. I mean, for the last group. Then I will talk about it, inshallah. Okay, so this is the long form. So I'm going to break that and explain you. Just listen to me first. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Now anything that goes up has to come down due to gravity. So if you just keep going, غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين, you'll burn your voice or kill your voice. You don't know when to come down. The technique for that is you have to bring your voice down with a technique which is very simple. So Allah, you saw a shift. Allah. So when you feel Allah, that is take off, and landing is that is landing. So Allah, that is landing. That is actually coming down, and you have control. If you keep going up and up, you'll be lost. Allah, you don't know where you are going. So if you go and land with the voice, then it's easy for you. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Okay. Yes, you can do that, no problem. Yes. Oh, okay, we are having Athan. Okay, we'll just wait for 2 minutes. Yes, definitely. But this is from the Hijazi style or from the Arabian style. This is not the second style. It is style A or style C, depending on the length. If he makes this long, then it will be style C. If he makes it short, then style 1.
This is from which place? I don't see.
See, from Makkah. But the way I do it, as I explained to you, this one, the last style that I do it, where I'm going to give you a sample, which is a little bit. The last part of our program is the longest form of Athan, which is from Ardul Hijaz. We could have done the longest part for Asham, but we will keep that for a later time because it will take a lot of time from our schedule. So again, inshallah, starting from the first one, Allah, just this much, Allah, very good. Now if you listen to it one more time, I'm going to combine that so you understand part 1 of the first one. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allah. Bas. Allahu Akbar, Allah. Stop. Now start from again. Allahu Akbar, Allah. The reason for the last one to stop is that is the magic part also. It gives force and power and magic. Allahu Akbar, Allah. with force. Allahu Akbar, Akbar. Just give it a try. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Very nice. Now the second part is following the first part, but it is a little bit different. Again, you have to walk with that adhan. It is the same template that you're using. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. For here you need a little bit of breath. So what you need to do is just inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just 2-3 times, then your body will get ready for it, inshallah. Then we do the first and second again so that it's easier on our minds. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. If this is difficult, I can, reduce the font for it a little bit if you want to call it. That will help. Sure, no problem. I'm using my hand continuously. It's a very nice physical activity too. You don't have to go and work out in a gym. It's free weights. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. We move on to the next one. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. It's okay, we will do it again, inshallah, no problem. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Very good. You know how in the time of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, the adhan used to be made, and before the microphones and before the effects and everything, people used to go at the top of the masjid and they used to make adhan. Okay. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. No, look at the message. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. If the people are already coming to the masjid, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Those things you can understand. Those are just techniques that I adopted. Your technique will be different. So in every part, there are different areas that people can adopt their own method. But this is the way. If the person is coming automatically, there is no force required. But if there is force required, then the adhan will have that kind of intensity. But if all the people are coming to the masjid anyway, you don't have to tell them, please come for salah, But that person is coming anyway. There's no need to reinforce that. No problem, it's done. But there are people who are still playing, there are people who are still in the houses, are still playing, or doing something else other than coming for prayer because Adhan has started. So for those people, now you can imagine when it's coming from the microphone or from the speaker, they should feel that, okay, the Adhan is dragging me towards the masjid. It is asking me to go. And exactly those kind of actions. Actually, I met one of the Sheikh of Egypt, and he explained to me in 1940s, they used to stand at the top of the masjid, and exactly that's how he used to do. People who used to sell different things on the streets, he used to make Adhan and ask them, close their shops. And then say, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Hayya ala salah, Hayya ala just like that. If you feel those effects, that's how I learned it. I think it will be easier, inshallah, if we do the same thing. How are we doing with the time?
5 more minutes.
Okay. We're going to cut short the part where you're going to do solo, because I know it's a little bit too much for everyone, but we'll do it one more time together, and then we'll close the session. If there are any questions, then we'll just open the door, inshallah. Okay. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. First part again. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. We go to the next part. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. This is the interesting part, right, of the Adhan, as I mentioned. حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة. Very nice, mashallah. Coming close, very good. حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح. Now you can either end with a long one or a short one, depending on your stamina and depending on how you're feeling. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, or Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Which one you want?
The first one.
The first one. Okay, no problem. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Jazakumullahu khairan. MashaAllah. Individual. We'll actually open the floor for questions and then we'll see how the time goes, inshallah. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah, we have finished our Adhan session with sample A, sample B, sample C. And whoever is interested to enhance whichever sample that we have discussed, they are more than welcome to get in touch with us, inshallah. And we can give you more practice by having workshops like these. And obviously we cannot learn everything overnight. It takes practice, dedication and a lot of effort on ourselves. And finally, if there are any questions regarding any kind of samples or any part of Adhan, more than welcome. The floor is open for question answers. Yes?
In the rules of Adhan used, I wanted to know that is holding your ears important, like is it part?
Okay, that's a good question. When you are following the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, there is one thing that you have to note, that Rasulullah ﷺ told Bilal radiallahu anh to make adhan. And then he did not make adhan just by holding his hands. First thing he did was kept his two hands. So that is one thing. أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول. The first thing, that you obey Allah and His Messenger. The second thing is, what's the reason behind it? Now, as you have questioned, there are many youth, many young generation people who ask the question, and the answer is very simple. Once you take your hands and try to cover your ears, you will only hear yourself. It will filter out all the different disturbing noises that are coming, and you'll be able to make adhan or recite more easily. But if you open your ears, so many times the imam is reciting in the masjid, and then when he's reciting, many people only just do all those weird noises, and the imam thinks that he has made a mistake. In fact, they're just fixing their throats or anything. But at the time of adhan, if someone is just opening their hands, and this is a moment where you are actually inviting people towards worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you need complete concentration. No doubt you need complete concentration in salah. But the difference between salah and adhan is, in adhan you are not actually in prayer. You can actually look and you can just take breaks. You can do like Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. That's how Bilal radiallahu anh and all the Sahaba and Salaf Salih did actually. They used to Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Oh, I see someone still hiding there. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. That's how they're inviting people. That's how, because they're seeing at the same. But in Salah you can't do it. It's very sad to see many people. I've seen many people in Ramadan, this month. Like when the Imam is going to finish. I don't know why they keep a watch in the Salah anyway. Oh, still 5 minutes. The problem again is they're not enjoying the recitation. Their khushu and khudu is going away. Next question, inshallah. Please keep a track of time so that we are, following the schedule. Yes, next question. Yes.
Direction is blocked, so the adhan is not reached. So is it compulsory that you face Kaaba?
Oh yes, definitely.
So
that, how can we do it?
yeah, I mean, how do you
ensure the
that
voice to
is reached? Because not always the wind is towards the...
Okay, that's a very interesting acoustical question, if you may will, And the simple answer that I can give is, if you try to have an open area, try to go as close as to the mountains, because the voice will go and hit the mountain and come back. Or if the open ground is pointing towards buildings or a huge constructional area, then if you go towards that area, then the voice will echo back or come back. But if you don't have anything, it's completely open, don't worry, the same sound will go and come back. You know, a boomerang, you throw it, it keeps coming back. The sound will come back. This is the sunnah, the law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The sound will come back. And actually, if there is no person in a room or in a huge building, you don't do anything, you just take away the walls, take away everything. And you just say, Allahu Akbar. No echo, no delay. But after 2-3 minutes, you'll feel that that same voice is coming back. So it will definitely happen, how the time of the wind. But seldom you'll find yourself in that position. Alhamdulillah, you are in a place where you have masajid, microphones, everything is there. So, alhamdulillah. Oh yeah. Yes.
Does the knowledge of musical notes will help you learn Adhan faster?
I wouldn't recommend musical tones. The reason is that any person who learns anything regarding music will go into the realm or in the boundaries of musical tones. I'll tell you a very interesting example. For example, if a person is reciting or making adhan, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, that is going into the realm of music. You don't want that. And then this is called in Arabic as tamteet, that extending outside the boundary of qira'ah and outside the boundary of the proper huquq of the recitation. So, no doubt, adhan is not like Quran because you have to follow the full rules of tajweed, but at the same time, you're not supposed to make it like a musical thing. Yes, you're supposed to make it beautiful, but not so much so that it is entering into the fold of music. And I try to advise most of our brothers very humbly and respectfully that it's better if you stay away from that area. Because once you get it, you'll enjoy it, and according to many riwayat, if you actually listen and read it, most of the adhans are not extended more than 6 or more. You'll never hear anyone making adhan like this. Just listen to this. It might sound beautiful, but it is wrong. Hayya ala salah, Hayya ala salah. It doesn't sound adhan. It becomes like a musical tone then. But if you want a real adhan, then you just make Hayya ala salah, Hayya ala salah. That's all. Next question. Yes.
Like you can extend 1 or 2, 3 times in salah, or you're saying not to extend too much. Can you extend when you're calling Allah?
Yes, that's very good question. Yes. In the word Lafzul Jalala, Allahu Akbar, then you have 2-3 different aspects in it. First of all, this is the word of Allah. The more you glorify it, the more better you glorify it, the more people will feel the power and the beauty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So there is no such rule as how long you're going to do it, but don't extend it too much that it sounds too awkward. So you can just say it as far as just saying like Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, or Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Those are all acceptable. But if you extend it a little bit more than that, then that becomes, however beautiful it may sound, then it goes out of the realm, inshallah. Jazakumullahu khairan. Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
I have a clarification as well as just to correct me if I'm wrong. Among the 3 types, the first one we have we go along the words at the end, we just throw the complete thing. We go at a stretch. And in the second time when we are repeating it, we go word by word.
Yes.
We individually go at a stretch.
Yes.
And the second type of azan that we recited, can you clarify on that one, second one? And third one relates to completely stretching at the end for the first as well as the second one.
That's how it classifies us as short, medium and long. That's all there is. If you make this short one, see, take the same template of short, and this is how it is. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. Short form. Medium form. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. The only difference between the medium and the last one would be أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. That's it. 3 different distinctions.
Can we spread? Do we have the limit at the time of having stop and rub? Do we have the limit for that, or it's just that we can go ahead?
Yes, as I said, since Adhan is not exactly like Tajweed where your mad lazim, which is supposed to be 6 harakat, 6 counts, you can take that just like a guideline, like a rule of thumb, that you don't want to extend it too much. And the next thing is, as I said, is don't stretch it too much that it sounds musical to the ear too much. It should sound natural. Okay, that's the main key thing. In fact, in Egypt, if you listen, actually I'm pretty sure on the web there is a sheikh called Sheikh Muhammad Khalil al-Husari. His adhan is the most Sida Sada, as you call it in Urdu. It's just like plain rice, but it is very simple. Yes, very simple. And the way he just says is, he just says, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Very simple, not too fancy. But there is another aspect that we need to understand, that as Rasulullah ﷺ has stated, that make the adhan beautiful and melodious for the fact that people are attracted towards the masjid. Right? We are inviting people to come. If you go and tell someone, oh, Assalamu alaikum brother, you know what? Tomorrow you are invited to my house. We are having a very nice dinner. We are, going to invite so many families. The person will feel nice at the same. Hey, you have to come to my house tomorrow, huh? I said, okay, I'm not coming. I said, what is this? He doesn't have manners. What kind of person is this? So the adab, the style, the attitude, all of those things matter quite a lot. Yes.
What is the time can you before Salah? So what is the time? Can we extend for 10 minutes or
No. You can't do that. The maximum time for any adhan should not exceed more than 3 minutes. 3 minutes means you are asking the time limit for one adhan, starting from Allahu Akbar to La ilaha illallah. Don't extend it too much. Maximum, I would say 3.5 minutes. If you're going to 4th minute, then there is some problem. Yes, okay, for Fajr, yes, we have an extra word in there. You have As-salatu khayrun minan nawm. As-salatu khayrun minan nawm. And obviously Sheikh Imam Bukhari, not Imam Bukhari of the Hadith, I'm talking about Sheikh Bukhari, Athan Bukhari of Medina. He's the best one in making As-salatu khayrun minan nawm. So he's really beautiful. Next question. Yes, he was next. Yes.
Yeah, what are the basic things we should, practice to get at least on the track? Because most of us are not on the track of flying as what you are.
Very good question. First thing, improve your lafzul jalala. Don't say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Just say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Okay, simple. You fix Allah. And if you can say L-A-W is law, Before that, A-L plus L-A-W is Allah. Allah. That means your tongue has the capability. Don't say, oh, my tongue cannot turn now, I'm at a certain age. It can turn. It just needs practice. The second thing is, it is not Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah or Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. The second thing is Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Or Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. So wherever you have meme and noon with shadda, with tajdeed, give a little bit of ghunna, it sounds more beautiful. Yes. Another, if you're stopping it, breaking it parts, just saying Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. So you have to make sure that there is dhamma, pesh. But if you're breaking it, no problem. Allahu Akbar. Rarely you find adhan someone breaking into 4 parts. Very rarely. But most often, first and second are combined. Allahu Akbar is wrong. By default, in Arabic language, there is dhamma, there is pesh. Anything changes the word E or A has to have a prerequisite. Harf jar has to be there, or an, or anna, or anything like that. So those are the few things. And where you have to make thick and thin, those things will come through practice. The next magic thing you have is your ear. Alhamdulillah, every single person living in Saudi Arabia are earning billions and billions and billions of opportunities which you are missing every day. What is that? And that is 5 times a day you're hearing adhan. If you're living close to a place where you can't hear adhan, make it a point that once a week at least, or twice a week, go to a very nice masjid where you can hear nice adhan. Then go to a place where there is nice recitation. You'll feel more attached to it. Slowly, slowly you'll get more interested. And as I said previously, if you don't get a chance, probably you are getting ready and then you miss the prayer or something, or the adhan. Make it a habit that the child of your house, or the man of the house, the male of the house makes the adhan. Okay, for example, now we have a few students here who might get a chance to make adhan. For example, we have Usama here. Okay, he's alhamdulillah staying with me, so we have the chance to correct him, to improve him, tell him how to do. And he's a little bit shy, but I think if I ask him to come here, he won't mind, right? Yes, he's just laughing. Okay, I have another student who is, mashallah, without exaggeration, alhamdulillah, one of my top students in terms of recitation. So I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us the honor of holding this workshop, and I ask the parent Abu Athan to bring his son here. So he's also getting a chance to learn something. But I don't want to put you on the spot, but if you feel comfortable, you are more than welcome to come here. Otherwise, it's okay. I think we have only 3 minutes left, and then we'll have to close the session. Yes.
What would be the follow-up of this program?
Follow.
What we learned today, how we are going to practice and keep hold on what we learned.
Very good question. Let him finish, then I'll answer that. Okay. Just hold this. Just keep it close to your mouth. I'm just going to say it. You're just going to repeat after. Okay. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
Not too close. This is enough. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
أشهد أن محمدا رسول 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 الله.
Very good. Now we'll break it, and then the remaining we'll do for Usama, because we are running out of time. Okay, Usama, come here. MashaAllah. Takbir. 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 Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. Do you have to catch a plane? Go slowly. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. No. أشهد أن محمد رسول الله. Very good, ما شاء الله. جزاكم الله خيرا. ما شاء الله. تكبير. ما شاء الله. جزاكم الله خيرا. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all our efforts. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us and protect us from riya, from show off. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep all of us away from the shayateen who's always constantly on our backs, trying to disturb us, trying to deviate us from our main path. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we can make this a source of inviting people to the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, both for Muslims and also for non-Muslims. وصلى اللهم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. Inshallah we'll have salah over here itself, inshallah. Subhanallah bihamdi subhanak. Oh. Okay. Okay, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. The follow-up would be is I'm under a production of Athan CD. So that is step number 1. Step number 2 is we'll have to make groups of sample A, sample B, sample C, what we have done. And those individual groups should get in touch with me, and then we can have separate private classes, or just give complete time to that group only, inshallah. So that will just help.